Superman saves the world and all we get is this fart story. Criminy. You're late again, Kent. And don't call me Chief. Did you ever try to milk a steer? Get your head out of the clouds, Kent. Where have you been for the past 12 hours? Nah, it's too old-timey detective. Look, I'm not the editor of a major newspaper because I can yodel. Lois Lane, yee-hoo! Clark! Clark! Great Caesar's goose! No, what are you, Julia Child? What in the Sam Hill is going on here? Oh, we've got these today. Just roll the thing. Please, roll it, come on. Oh my goodness, just subscribe. All right, welcome back to the channel, hobbyists. We're trying a bit of a different format today. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Feedback's always appreciated. Today, we've got these two Target Fleer Brilliant Superman blasters. These have the red parallels inside as opposed to the purple, the yellow, or the blue. We've opened some of the purple and the yellow. We're gonna take a look at these ones now. These will probably be the last of these that I open. I'm about 21 cards away from the base set, I believe, so hopefully we'll get the rest of them in these. I'm guessing probably not, but we'll see what we get. And hopefully we get some cool inserts. All right, so we've got Blaster 1 and Blaster 2 here. Let's just get into them. Okay, so we have Conduit base, Dr. Farm and Mr. Graft base. Oh, this is a bit of a different order. We've got a Supergirl, Red Heat Vision, I believe. Oh, it's just, oh, I'm sorry. This is the red parallel. Yeah, I haven't seen these ones yet. So that's the red parallel. Looks cool. We've got the classic covers. Looks like we've already got a Red Heat Vision here of Lori Lemaris. Let's see what this is out of. 977 out of 1938. Okay. We got a Red Heat Vision of Lori Lemaris here and a classic cover of the Man of Steel. All right. Pack number 2. Okay. So we've got base of Lightning Lad, base of Brainiac Queen, got a red parallel of Maxima. And we've got a Revenge Squad of Doomsday. This is a cool card. Pulled this one already. And then base of Manchester Black. All right. Let's keep going. And we've got a base of Bloodsport. Eve Teschmacher base, red parallel of Granny Goodness. And my goodness, she looks haggard. Kind of clown face there. Classic covers, Man of Steel number 12, and base of Lori Lemaris. Cool. All right. I do kind of like the look of these red parallels. I prefer the purple ones over the yellow. I might prefer the red ones over the purple after we're done with these. Okay, we've got Supergirl base, Atomic Skull, red parallel. We've got a classic covers. We've got something else in here. So we've got Toyman on the base, classic covers of Superman the Secret Years number 4. This looks like something I have not pulled yet. So I'm not really sure what this is gonna be, to be honest with you. Looks like, oh, Cyborg Superman, powered by the sun. That is cool. This is the first one of these I have seen. Cyborg Superman. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. Yeah, very cool. These, I believe, are pretty hard to pull. I don't recall what the odds are off the top of my head, but I'll put them up on the screen here. Very cool. Get that in a sleeve here. All right. Best insert I've pulled out of these boxes so far. Okay, we've got on the base, Brainiac 5, Imperiex,
Mercy Graves. Got a red of King Shark. I still need the base of this one. And then we've got Mr. Oh gosh, I can't remember what. Mr. Whatever. Adventures of Superman Revenge Squad. Cool. I haven't pulled that one yet either, so it's cool. All right, we've got a base of Solaris, red of Bruno Mannheim, classic covers of Action Comics 538. We're gonna go from the back here. We've got a Superboy base, and looks like just a regular base of Perry White. Hey, we saw him earlier. All right, cool. And then classic covers there. Very nice. Okay, we've just got 2 more packs left in this blaster. Get this out of the way here. Okay, we've got Titano base card. Oh, nice. Superman, I think this is a John Kent. Yeah, John Kent red parallel. Very nice. Action Comics #1. Very cool. Superman, Clark Kent Superman, and Superboy, both on the base. Very nice. And then last pack in this blaster. Okay, we've only gotten one. Oh, I guess we got the Powered by the Sun. Okay, we've got Highfather on the base. Dan Turpin base card. Red parallel of Marilyn Moonlight. For a second, I thought that was a red Heat Vision. I've already pulled 2 of these. Gave one of them away. And we've got, looks like a blue X-ray of Titano. Yeah, blue X-ray. This is number 260 out of 999. And we've got a Cyborg Superman Revenge Squad. Very cool. I think I needed this one too. Okay, we're moving on to Blaster 2 now. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning is that after we open up all these cards and do a recap, I'm going to do a bit of a review on the cards themselves. After all the boxes I've opened, I haven't really talked about the cards themselves or the quality of them, so we're going to get into that a little bit at the end. Right now, getting into Blaster number 2. Get that off there. Okay, we've got a base. Yeah, Granny goodness. Looks like she has had better days. My goodness. Silver Banshee on the base. Ooh, cool. Steel, red parallel. That looks really nice. The red I think I like, especially with the red cape of these Superman characters. And then looks like we've got a numbered card in the back here. Toyman. Red Heat Vision of Toyman. 1047 out of 1938. Okay. And then we've got a Bizarro Revenge Squad. All right, cool. Okay, Blaster number 2, pack number 2. We have John Kent Superman base, Power Girl base card, red parallel of Calabac, and we've got a classic covers Superman, All-Star Superman #1, and then a base of King Shark. Nice, I know I need this one. So that is a good pull. Okay. Moving right along. Got a base of Marilyn Moonlight, which I think I also need. Base of Ursa. Red parallel of Cosmic Boy. And we've got a Superman 75 classic covers. Certainly a classic issue there. And then a base of Bruno Mannheim. Okay. There are already 2 packs, yeah, I think maybe 3 packs into this blaster now. So we have, oh nice. Pretty sure I needed this one too. Base of Val Zod. Base of Guardian. And we've got a red parallel of Superman Blue. That is cool looking. I like the red on the blue there. That looks really nice. And then we've got a Revenge Squad of Brainiac. And base of Eradicator. Also one I'm pretty sure I need this one. All right, cool. I've got 4 packs to go. Halfway through already. All right, we've got base of Mr. Bibbo Bibowski. Red parallel of Ron Troop. I'm gonna go from the back here. Oh, this is Mr. Miracle. Mr. Miracle base. Okay, I think I needed this one. And we've got a classic covers of 154 and a World of Metropolis, Mercy Graves. This is the first one of these I have pulled. It's got a little bit of, the characters embossed a little bit on there, so it's got a little texture. And the green foil of the globe sort of shape back there looks really cool. World of Metropolis, Kryptonian green. Okay, 3 more packs to go. All right, we've got Ultraman base. That is a cool looking picture, I really like that. Base of Ultra Humanite. Red parallel of Metron. I've got a classic covers, Superman 233, and a base of Lex Luthor. Oh, there we go. Okay, 2 packs to go. And we've got, yeah, this guy. You know, I was looking at the checklist and I saw Mr. Miracle, and I thought that maybe it was a character I'm not familiar with, so I thought it was somehow how you pronounce this guy's last name, which it obviously is not. So we've got this guy in the base. We've got Brainiac base card. We've got an Orion on the red parallel. I've got a Revenge Squad of Livewire. Ooh, and a Crypto base, which I know I need this one. Very good. Cool. And here we are. Last pack. Let's hope for something good. Okay, so we'll move this up front. We've got base of Steel. Base of Rogelzar. Got a red parallel of Prankster. It's going in and out of focus there a little bit. See if we can get that to stick. Got a classic covers, Superman, or the Man of Steel #1, and the last base card of Lois Lane. All right, so let's go back over what we pulled out of these blasters. So the classic covers, got the Secret Years, so this one's backwards. Secret Years 4, Man of Steel 112. These are 1 in every 2 packs, so you tend to pull these pretty frequently, of course. And we've got some Revenge Squad. These are supposed to be 1 in 5, but I feel like they show up a little bit more frequently than that. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, and we only opened 16 packs total. So we got a little more than the stated odds say. And then we've got all of our base cards here. These are all really nice. We got some that we needed. And then these red parallels I really like. We'll take a look at these compared to the yellow and the purple here in a second. But I think we got some cool characters. We got Steel, Superman Blue, Superman, King Shark. It's a cool picture. And you gotta love grainy goodness, right? Okay. And then the numbered cards, we got 2 red Heat Vision of Toyman and Lori Lemaris. And these are, the Lori Lemaris is 977 out of 1938. The Toyman is 1047 out of 1938. And then the blue X-Ray Titano is 260 out of 999. Now the Powered by the Sun, I just looked this up. These are 1 out of every 160. So that's a pretty good pull. I like that we got Cyborg Superman too. That's a very cool picture. And then I looked this one up too. So this is a World of Metropolis insert, which are supposed to be 1 in 80. Then if you look at the back of this, it also says Kryptonian green, which on the box says is 1 out of 320. So I believe this is an insert kind of on top of an insert. So that's a pretty rare pull right there. So let's talk about the base cards. On the checklist, Upper Deck states that these are printed on what they call foil board, and they're 20-point cards, so they aren't super thick, but they do have a really cool kind of foil hologram effect to each one of the cards. So visually, they look really nice. They're shiny, and they have a cool effect to each one. I will say that they don't feel super premium, but then at the same time, you're also not paying a premium price. So you are getting, I feel like, what you pay for. I do feel like this type of card stock can have some issues. Like if you have a stack of cards that you're leafing through and the edges kind of touch, it feels like it'll damage pretty easily on the front. And also what I've noticed on some of these, I have an example card here, is that they don't seem to cut very well sometimes. If you can see on the bottom here, I'll try and get a good image if this isn't able to focus here, but it just leaves a lot of extra material there. It's almost like it didn't cut all the way through, almost like it was perforated rather than cut and then torn apart. And a lot of the cards, it's more frequent, I think, than you would hope for. But at the same time, you know, they're not super expensive cards, so you're, again, kind of getting what you pay for. I do like that it's a 90 card base set, so it feels very collectible. But they're also very affordable. So the Megas are around $50, the Blasters are around $30. And you get quite a few cards in each box. So I like that it's a smaller set and that it's collectible. There are what I would consider to be two main non-numbered chase sets, which are the Revenge Squad and the classic covers. And both of them are reasonably sized. So each one has 15 cards total. And like we already mentioned, the classic covers are 1 in every 2 packs. So it's fairly easy to collect a set of these. And the Revenge Squad, again, are supposed to be 1 in 5. But in my experience, they show up at a much more frequent probability than that. So these are also very collectible, very easy to complete this set as well without having to spend too much money. Okay, so let's talk about the colored parallels. So we have a purple, a yellow, and a red. I was kind of hoping we would pull a red Rogolzar so we could have a good comparison of all these. But I think I like, based off of the ones that I've seen, I think it's kind of a toss-up between the purple and the red, and if I had to choose one, I think I might say I like the red the best. I will say I do kind of feel like the different colors of the parallels feels a little unnecessary to me, because you can only get certain colored parallels within certain types of boxes. So if you're trying to collect a set of one, you're kind of forced to go down one route, rather than just to be able to buy whatever it is you want. Like, so say if you wanted to collect these red ones, you're forced to buy from Target. If you wanted to buy the yellow ones, you're forced to buy from GameStop. So it just kind of feels like it's an unnecessary kind of a thing to me, but they do look nice and they are 1 in every pack, so I guess it's just kind of a personal preference. The numbered inserts do have an interesting look to them. They are named based off of the color of the card, so you've got the red Heat Vision, you've got the blue X-Ray, and the green Kryptonite. And each one of them has a sort of a prismatic holographic treatment to the background. I do wonder what they would look like if the background sort of prismatic effect here was actually filling up the entire background of the card rather than just bound within this circle. The set has a lot of cool cards in it. It's great for any fan of DC or trading cards or comic book cards in general. If you are a super fan of Superman, this will be right up your alley. There are a lot of characters from the Superman universe. If you're not as familiar with Superman, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it will introduce you to new characters and get you to understand what the Superman universe is all about, what it contains, and all the characters that are found inside of it. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Like and subscribe if you like videos like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.